Hello YouTube, Fat Man the Beard here. I'm doing something a little different. Doing a movie tag video here. A couple people I follow on YouTube did these movie tag videos where it's 19 questions about movies, actors, directors, favorite quotes, so on, etc. So I thought that'd be fun to do. I really love movies and music and art and all that stuff, so something I'm really passionate about, so I thought I'd do it. So that's 19 questions. Let's get to it. Let's see. First question: what is your favorite film of all time? I did a tie for 3 films: Jaws, The Breakfast Club, and Fear and Loathing. Obviously, I'm a child of the '80s, so Breakfast Club had a huge impact on me. I still love that movie. It's just a great movie. Jaws, just man, I saw that when I was like 10, and it just, whew, that movie stuck with me. For a long time. Really even hard to get in the swimming pool after that one. You're always constantly looking for the fin. In Fear and Loathing, I've always been a huge fan of Hunter S. Thompson and all of his books, and he's just an interesting guy, and Johnny Depp just nails Hunter S. Thompson, and it's hands down Johnny Depp's best movie. I don't care what anyone says. That for me is his best work. So yeah. Number 2, what is your favorite scene from those movies? Jaws, obviously, there's probably a lot of great scenes. My favorite, obviously, is going to be the scene with the 3 of them in the boat, comparing scars and wounds and stories from their past, and Quinn retelling the tale of the boat going down and all that. That's really my favorite scene. The Breakfast Club, just like John and the principal bantering back and forth in the beginning of the film, that's just some of the greatest stuff right there from that movie. And Fear and Loathing, obviously, it's the lawyer and Hunter S. Thompson driving through the desert in the very beginning on a lot of psychotropics and alcohol and all of that stuff. That's a great scene from that movie. Let's go on. Let's see. Number 3, what's your favorite actor or actress? Actor, I went with Benicio del Toro, obviously. He's just a great actor. He's just always great in anything he does. Actress was tough. I ended up going with Helen Bonham Carter. I think she really does a great job in everything she's in. I really liked her in Fight Club, and yeah, I really like her. Favorite director? I was going to go with Quentin Tarantino, but I actually went with David Lynch. I think David Lynch is a great director. Lost Highway, man, wow, that movie just blew me away. That really was a great movie. Of course, Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive, and he's just a great director. I just wish he'd do more movies. Unfortunately, he doesn't, but yeah, David Lynch for me. Guilty Pleasure, this one took a long time to figure out. I ended up ultimately going with this really bad, I don't remember if it came out, I believe it still came out in the 80s, but I could be wrong. It might have been like 1990, but I'm pretty sure it was like 89 or 88, and that is Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren, which is just a horrible movie. It's just horrible acting, but it's so cheesy, but I really do love that movie. Because I grew up with it, and I was gonna go with Garbage Pail Kids, but I really didn't care for it. I did like it when I was younger, but I tried to rewatch it, and it was just like, oh man, this is freaking painful. So yeah. Favorite tearjerker? I actually went with something I think everybody's gonna think is really funny. I went with Wrath of Khan, actually. The scene with Spock and Kirk as Kirk's passing away. In the radiation chamber, just always got me, and it still gets me if I watch it today. That movie just, makes me tear up every time. Let's see, which character from a movie scared you the most? Oh, obvious, Bruce the shark from Jaws. That movie, when Quinn slides down into his mouth and he bites down, that scene when I was 10, just, oh man. Because my parents were really strict when we were kids, and for some odd reason my mom let me watch that at a very young age. and that really had an impact on me, a lasting impact for sure. The other one I probably would have been with would have been Pennywise from Stephen King's It. That character just, I think I was around 12 when that came out, maybe a little younger. I don't remember exactly, but that really freaked me out, and that one to this day is just one of those that hangs on. Which movie do you love but everyone hates? I actually really loved Moonrise Kingdom, and a lot of people hated Moonrise Kingdom. I thought it was great. I thought it was super funny. I love the story. I just love that movie. I thought it was great. Which movie do you hate but everyone loves? This is an easy one for me. Frozen. I really can't stand it. Get down. Cats just won't leave me alone. Ugh, just all over the place, making the camera bounce. Sorry about that. Yeah, for obvious reasons. I mean, there's too many grown men out there singing those songs, and it's just weird. There's a weird obsession with that movie, and I don't understand it. So, yeah. Anyway. Favorite movie duo? Oh, easy. Jay and Silent Bob, hands down. Come on, people. It should be on most of your guys' list. Which actor or actress do you have a crush on? This is a little-known actress. Her name is Sophia Bush. She was... The only movie I really liked her in was Van Wilder. It's probably one of the few I've seen her in. I know she's been in other stuff, but that's the one that comes to mind. But man, she's smoking hot. Just smoking hot. Even her voice, just something about her. Favorite movie villain? Oh, that's easy. Captain Spaulding from House of Thousand Corpses, hands down. That guy, just Zig Haid in that movie is just amazing. That guy, he's just had a huge career too. I mean, he acted with John Wayne. I mean, he goes way back. But his character in that movie is just the one-liners, everything about it. He's just, you love to hate him, but he's just a likable character, and I just really loved him in that movie. Which movie has surprised you the most? A movie that came out about a year ago, or a year and a half ago. It's called Side Effects. Man, what a great movie. I mean, up until the very end, that movie just really surprised me. If you have not seen Side Effects, run out and rent that movie. Phenomenal. Phenomenal acting. It's just I don't know why that movie didn't get more attention. It was a really great movie. Least favorite director? Oh, easy. Wes Anderson. Except for Moonrise Kingdom, everything that guy does is just horrible. I can't get into it. I don't know if it's just too highbrow for me. I don't know. I don't ran into very few people that really like any of his films. So yeah, Wes Anderson. I mean, I could have went with an easy one like Michael Bay, but you know, that's an easy jab. Favorite book turned into movie? Easy for me too. Fear and Loathing. Obviously a big fan of Hunter S. Thompson. I think that movie really nailed the essence of that book. The other one would be The Crow, which I think a lot of people just forget about. But it's not a book, but it's a graphic novel. But still, they really get the gritty, dark, just seedy part of that book, and they really nailed it in that movie, I think. Yeah, that one for me is definitely... those two are definitely my favorites. Which movie has had a significant impact on your life? I'm going with two on this. The first one being American Beauty. That movie really inspired me to go to college and major in psychology. It really just had an impact on me and understanding human beings. And I'd really never seen a film like that up until then that really just explored the darker side of families and friends and people and how we interact. And there was another movie too that I watched a couple years after that. I think it was called Happiness, which is another really dark movie, and it really talks about topics that are really taboo and that we don't normally talk about. And then the other main one was a movie that came out about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, I believe, and it's a French horror movie. called Martyrs. I can't remember the director's name. I think his last name is Pascal. But that movie, wow, it really impacted me. It's very tough to get through. It's very gory, very violent. A lot of people have a tough time getting through it, but if you can make it to the end, and the end is where it really impacts me, because I never saw it coming. The whole movie is just, it screws with you. But that movie left me thinking for weeks after about it, and it really haunted me, and really provoked a lot of things in me, and I think that's what movies should do, is really get you thinking and growing as a person. So yeah, that movie definitely impacted me. What's your favorite quote of all time? Oh no, wait, did I? No, yeah, that's right. Favorite quote of all time. This one was tough too. I actually just went with Quinn in Jaws, where he's talking about the boat sinking. That little little story he tells in that movie, I really enjoyed. I think it added a lot to that whole scene. Favorite movie soundtrack of all time. This one was actually pretty easy too. I went with Kill Bill. The soundtrack to Kill Bill, and even also Pulp Fiction, but more so I think with Kill Bill. It's just that soundtrack, man. He nailed it. I don't care what anyone says. Love him or hate him, Tarantino, his movies, he nails soundtracks more than anybody out there. I don't care what anyone says. That guy has got it when it comes to movie soundtracks. Fun fact about him, very high IQ. Quentin Tarantino's got an IQ of, I think, around 160. Extremely intelligent guy. Doesn't come off that way all the time, but extremely intelligent. Best movies you've seen recently. I just actually about a week ago I watched The One I Love. Me and my girlfriend watched it, and I don't think she'd care for it as much, but I really, really enjoyed that movie. Very thought-provoking, very funny too, and dark, very dark, very dark. So yeah, I would go with that one, and obviously Guardians of the Galaxy. That was just a great movie, a lot of fun. I haven't really seen any good movies lately. I think those would probably be the only two. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I thought that was a fun one to do. I'm going to challenge anybody out there to do this too. I'd like to see maybe Tony Rapino do this one. My Geeky Neighbor, you should do this. Check it out. I think this is a fun one to do. So hopefully more people out there will do this one. Hopefully I'll have my Horror Block video up this week. Horror Block's a little delayed. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought it was Christmas, but maybe it's them. I don't know. We'll see. So hopefully I'll have that up. But yeah, tell me what you think about this, and let me know your opinion, guys. But it's time for me to head to bed. So I'll talk to you later.